So we're live here. I guess I gotta do it this long way here because I'm not using the best phone or whatever. Today is Friday, August 10th, 2018. That's the shirt I wear to tell jokes on my other channel, the G-rated Great Brandt channel. Just making a few joke videos for that one. This is the Brandt Rantz channel. We're doing a 10-minute live stream here. It's the first one like that of this channel. And I have to do it this portrait mode, which you know upsets a lot of people. Get out of here, Rhino. But I just wanna. I guess I didn't plan much to say. I've been watching, IRL streamers like I've been talking about. I finally got my situation taken care of with the school, so I can start working this week again. They pay like $200 a day, and so like not working 5 days this week, that's $1,000. But I basically had to threaten legal action, being like, hey, turn my paperwork in. But so I'm happy about that. So I'm going to be able to buy some new equipment, a new camera, and a battery pack, a fucking stick, and I'll be able to do some outdoor and IRL streaming and stuff. So I'm really looking forward to that. And I've been watching ISIS stream, and he's doing awesome the last couple of days. Yesterday he had. I know he did a really good one the day before yesterday, but yesterday he did it with the fat Taco Bell Andy and then the Egyptian Queen, and they almost fought each other. Like, that was the best content. That was just so gold. That's why people like Ice Poseidon, because he gets along with all different people. He's not judgmental. He's not a sociopath. He's like an exact opposite of Sam, basically. Like, Ice and Sam are like totally different, and Ice doesn't see that. But like, Sam is gonna suck at streaming because he's so judgmental about everything. He's worried about his clothes. He's like an 8th grader trying to be the cool kid, you know. And so I know earlier in the week they had the stream. The only time I watched Sam's stream was when Ice was on it, and they were playing a role-playing game. A role-playing game? And then you look around and you see the typical role-playing game nerds, they're always playing like the bad guy and the nerdy guy and stuff. And he is a lot of that, and a lot of those kids are on 4chan. But then there's mixed in like a couple of super hot chicks, like hot dimes, and they're just like kind of just like, what am I doing here, and it's just like, what the fuck, like, dude, you're that fucking dense, like, what's next, you gonna take her to a WWE event? Like, there's a fact, like, very attractive women, they don't like wrestling, they don't like role-playing games. To them, it's cringe. Cringe. Right, Sam? Cringe. I was talking a little trash about Sam, but who isn't? But with me, it's a little bit different because they're not really as big as they say they are. Like, I've heard like Sam bragging to people, oh, I did this and I did that. Like, it's just, I have $100 shot to it. It's just like, dude, you are so un-American. You don't fucking get it, bro. Like, could you picture Ice ever saying that to someone? I got a $200 pair of jeans. Like, it's just so ridiculous. And then, like, I've only been watching these people for a short period of time, but, the other day I was talking smack about Sam and his little shitty fucking stream about playing the role-playing game, and I was just like, dude, like, this is not what you're supposed to do with streaming. Ice has got what he was doing with the Egyptian lady and the Taco Bell kid. It doesn't. You don't want to have the coolest kids in the world. That's not like you're gonna be like, wow, Sam's cool. He's like a monster. Wow, he's so cool. I can't hear what they're saying or know what they're doing, but he's cool. That was the worst stream ever. And I was talking about how, like, I was smarter than all those people. Intelligence can be measured. And then the next day I see him taking an online IQ test. What, are you watching these, dude? Are you really threatened by me? I can see them like having an argument and Ice being like, yeah, we should invite Greg to the house because he's a really good talker and he make things really interesting. And then Sam would be like, cringe, cringe. No, I don't get into the house. He's old. Cringy, cringy. $100 shot. $200 shoes. I got the coolest vaporizer. Diamonds. I'm number one. I'm cool. I really am. I'm 24 years old. Yeah, I'm young at heart. Young at heart. 23. Young at heart. Young at heart. Just like, what the fuck? You're the biggest loser I've ever seen, dude. Like, man, there's a reason. Like, I met a couple other people from England like him. They just don't fucking get it, dude. Like they like, I don't know, man. The whole lot of them. Like, they just don't get American humor. That's why they're so boring and, like, lame. Like, and he's trying to be a cool kid. He could never like stream or anything. Like, you gotta be likable. Hampton Brandon's one of the best streamers because he's likable. He's funny. He might be a sociopath. He is a sociopath, but people like sociopaths. You know, like, and it's not like I feel like I'm hurting Sam's feelings. He's basically a sociopath too. He's just a really unlikable one. Like, Brandon's streams are awesome. He goes around, not when he's just picking fight with people, but like, you know, he went around Austin a lot. I did the same thing too. It's fucking awesome. He's the only one that like, could compete. Like, it's not a contest, but his shtick would be kind of like my shtick. Like, when I sold newspapers to register people to vote, you go up to someone and be like, hey, are you a registered voter? No? Oh, okay, well, you know, they're legalizing marijuana this year, and you know, great thing. And you just talk to them, just, oh, that's a nice little, you just talk to him, like, you know, and like, he's great at that, and he's a real likable person. Like, Sam isn't, so when it's just like, he's just like in your face. Like, one thing that was just retarded was when, like, Ice was like saying, oh, no dogs, no dogs, no dogs, and making the Playboy model leave. And then Sam's just following her with the camera, just trying to like mock her and trigger her, like, oh. And then all of a sudden they change their mind because like reality hits them, like, oh, the two hot women are leaving because me and Sam are being pricks. But Ice was just like, and then they try to change it. Oh, you can bring the dogs, it's okay. Like, EBT was cool. He's like, just let the dogs come, big deal, you know, what the fuck, you know. Like, he's seen more, like, two little dogs aren't like, they add to the trip, you know. If I end up doing this RV trip, I'm gonna do my own RV where all the dogs are welcome because they make it more interesting too. Pets make shit interesting. Like, you see a boring old couple and they don't have, like, they're tired of watching Wheel of Fortune. Get them a pet. Get them a little dog. Boom, their life's all of a sudden interesting. You know, pets always add flavor. Plus, they're two like small behaved dogs. It was kind of dumb, but anyways, I think like they like, I don't know, maybe that's in my head, but like, you know, it's just stupid to judge people by how many views they have. Like, if you think you're stronger than someone, then measure it, you know? Don't just be like, I'm stronger because I have more money, so that makes me stronger, you know? Like, I mean, seriously, dude. It's just ridiculous, dude. Like, I'm not gonna go there. Like, a lot of people would be the same way. Like, I guess it's better, though, like, you know, but I don't know. I haven't like looked into Sam's past or anything. I don't dislike him because of that. I'll always just judge a person by their character, by how they act, by their nonverbal communication. Uh, like when they were in the they were at like Horseshoe Bay in Austin, Texas, which is like, what the heck are you going there for? Williamson County Police? Are you fucking crazy, man? Didn't anybody tell you not to go there? Like, the cops were obviously gonna come right away. But when the cops were there, he was like trying into the background, like flexing, like he had his satchel or whatever, you know. He's just like posing basically in the back of the shot. Like, anybody's gonna be like, whoa, there's Sam. Wow, he's so cool. You're not cool at all, dude. You're just not cool. Like, a couple times I thought you like, you seemed straight up like when you were like, you know, just shed a tear in the back of a car and you're like, oh, just help me out. But like, I don't know, now that I watch more of your stuff, it's like more like psychopathic or something, you know, but I don't, you know, I'm not gonna look into like any rape allegations. It is funny how that song, like, Sam is a rapist or something like that comes on. But, you know, it is like weird, like, just like the psychology of it. Like, I could tell somebody like him would just like hate me and never give me a chance, you know, and they would always deny that I'm smart or deny that I'm this or deny that I'm that. Just because society hasn't said so yet, you know, or that my book sucks because nobody's read it. I haven't sent it to many people. Oh, self-published, anybody can write a book. I can write a book. No, you can't, you know. Like, and it is weird. He makes sure every little close. I think the first thing I noticed about him was like when he had like the rare red haircut and like he had these like red curls, and I'm just like what, you tried to get braids? And then I saw the next video I saw of him. He was like. He was using the term, yeah, I fuck with him, I'll fuck with you. But like, it's like he had just learned it, because there is so much English slang that's not in America. So he's like, yeah, I'll fuck with him. That sounded a little Irish, but I don't know. He seems like he's from the working class Liverpool. They call him Scouse, you know, and he's just trying so cool to be a hipster Londoner, you know. Like, he's willing to lie about his age, you know. That's the fucking lame thing. And Scuff Jim Carrey, that guy sucks too, dude. I mean, that's a shitty American for you. That's like guns and stand your ground, stand your ground. Like, fuck those guys, God. I almost turned off the stream. He's doing an awesome idea with that. He's basing it off the famous documentary Hands on a Hard Body. The director of that documentary was actually one of my teachers at the film school at the University of Texas, where I got to see and hear about the documentary firsthand. Of course, where ISIS got the idea from, that's where the idea of putting your hand on the car comes from in the famous documentary Hands on a Hard Body. But a couple other times, just like things come up that they're like just like clueless on. Like a couple of days ago, or a week or so, Ice was on a stream and he was talking about sociology as the study of like human behavior, how they're going to think and how they're going to act, and knowing each individual's sociology, you know. And it's like, nah, dude, that's psychology, you know. I've taken many psychology courses. I'm like an expert in psychology. And sociology is a group. And then he like kind of changed. He's like, well, it's important because sociology is how the group thinks, you know, how a group of people's mind thinks. But that's not really accurate either. Sociology is the study of social entities and social economic patterns, and there is a little bit of psychology in it, but it's more like broad-based and stuff. And so anyways, but no, you can, the two can be intertwined, because I did have some sociology courses that were also under psychology courses. Some of which I can think of was, I took a course called Deviance, that was under sociology, no, that was under psychology, and then I took a course on, Deviance was one course, and then Lying and Deception was another course, and that was under sociology. So they can be intertwined. Like, I say that and people laugh in public. I'm like, yeah, I made the highest grade in the class in Lying and Deviance. And like, what you saying, you're a liar? No, I'm just really smart, you fucking idiot. I actually lie least amount of anybody. You know, one of my favorite expressions is, you know, I forget who says it, but, you know, you don't have to keep track of what you say, or that's Mark Twain, yeah. You know, you don't have to keep track of what you say if you tell the truth, you know. So yeah, I took Lying and Deviance as a way to, you know, get information out of other people. And nonverbal communication was also a really good course I took. I made the highest grade in that class, nonverbal communication. 90% of communication is nonverbal. Did you hear that, Sam? 90% of communication is nonverbal. Cringe. You know, so like some people that are really good at nonverbal cues, you know, they're able to point out stuff. When me and my twin brother were growing up, we weren't ever given the opportunity. Our parents didn't talk to us. You know, they put us in a crib. They didn't even change our diaper. So our vocabulary and stuff was way behind. Our speaking ability, obviously, I've caught up, but and well advanced past that. That also has to do with the aduma oblongata, or some portion of the brain where speaking and language, mine is like larger than the others. If you look at my twin brother's artwork, which is like, he's one of the best artists in the world. Did you hear that, Sam? My twin brother, Brandt, Michael Brandt, a lot of famous artists, really big time artists, they call him one of the best artists in the world. By far, he's the best MS Paint abstract artist. MS Paint? That's what kids use. Cringe. Yeah, but he's only used a computer for one time in his life for a 2-year period. And during that 2-year period, he made like 200, 300 different abstract works, like some of which would take a normal artist like years to make. But my brother has developed this part of his brain. It probably has a lot to do with nurture and the lack of nurture we received as infants. But yeah, where was I going with this? Oh, well, one reason I'm really good at nonverbal communication is because that's what we had as kids. So I was like forced to like learn about that and get information on that. So I am basically an expert in nonverbal communication. So. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up right here. I hope you enjoyed it. I noticed people are subscribing more every day to each of 3 of my channels. Apparently I can go live on here too, so all I need now is a couple other things, like a selfie stick, it's like $6, and a battery, and a better phone, of course, and an unlimited data plan, and a couple things, but that's okay because I'm planning on starting to work coming up this week. Unfortunately, the Department of Education pays like twice a month, and it's always a month behind. So, but as soon as I do get my first check, there will be a huge upgrade to this. On my G-rated channel where I read books, there's going to be a blue screen and also a chat going on. So as I'm reading the book live, you can tune in as well. reading the same book or another book that you suggest, and there'll be a chat window. So if you have any questions on the reading, wow, that's right there for you. Normally I charge $50 an hour to work as a private tutor. So, I mean, you're gonna get this some people, the smart kids, if you don't have money, like when I was a kid, I didn't have money. But I tried to make my grades as low as possible. You know, I thought that was cool. But anyways, not in college, but when I was in school. But when I was in school, I was just like, phew. Like as I mentioned, me and my brother developed much later mentally because we didn't have parents as infants and as toddlers. And so like, you know, we're always a few years behind mentally. So when I was in like 10th or 11th grade, it was more like my brain was like a 9 or 10-year-old. So, and that happens a lot more often than you think. But I shouldn't complain because there's so much child abuse in the world that it's if you think about it too much, you go crazy. You know, that's how bad it is. So I shouldn't go too hard on Sam. You know, I don't really hate him or anything. I just know he would never give me a chance or never be my friend or never be like open-minded. And that's not like the people I want to be around. And I don't like, and then the snake is the best nickname for him because he's like trying to see what he can get and trying to like revive his career and like but go out on his own. But you're gonna have to do it on your own, bro. And if you're making these little streams of playing board games, that's your stick. You ain't gonna go far, dude. I'm seriously. And if you treat people like the way I see you treat people, like how you like get in people that you think are less than you get in their face and stuff, and you try to talk shit to them. Like when EBT smacked you, like a lot of people enjoyed that, and you weren't even gonna fight back. You pretended like you were gonna fight back, but you weren't gonna do shit, man. And I would do the same thing to you, except I wouldn't smack you. I'd just knock you out. Cringe. Yeah, dude, that just kind of hurt. I hope I don't like hurt you too bad, but I have knocked out a lot of people with one shot, like a lot. So, anyways, I'm not a violent person. I don't like doing that, and but it does seem like I don't know. It seems like that they're aware of this. I'm not like gonna do. I'm not gonna leave. I'm not gonna go to the mainland or anything until this Christmas. I'm gonna be meeting up with a couple models in LA. Yeah, models, Sam, because really fine women, they like me too. You know? But I'm also gonna audition for Jeopardy, go on a Jeopardy audition. That's what I'm really looking forward to. So I'll probably do some streaming there. And before then, I have a bunch of streams planned in Hawaii here, like IRL streams. You can find them on this channel here. Like I said, I just need to get a couple upgrades, and I'm gonna start doing that real soon. So thanks for watching. Click the thumbs up. Hit the subscribe. Thanks, and take care. Rantz.